Hey guys, good afternoon. It's Angelo Christian Financial. Thank you so much for watching Real Estate Insider, our podcast, where America goes for funding for the last 20 years. Your nationwide commercial and residential lender. We're here to help and serve you, to make a difference, to make it happen, to help you accomplish your financing goals. So today we're talking about cash reserves. What are cash reserves and why do they matter? Why is it so important? Well, I thought it'd be very enlightening to educate everybody on cash reserves, because when you're buying real estate, whether it's commercial or residential, it doesn't matter. More often than not, you're going to most likely need cash reserves to complete your purchase or your refinance. So I want to talk about this because cash reserves is different than down payment. Cash reserves is different than closing costs. It's a whole separate component. I'll give you an example about what cash reserves are. Let's say that you want to go and buy a $300,000 home and your down payment is 3.5% and your closing costs are 2%. So on a $300,000 home, if your down payment's 3.5%, that's $10,500 that you have to put down, right? Just do the $300,000 multiply by 3.5%, equals $10,500. Now, you have closing costs that have to be paid. Let's say that closing costs are 2%, which is $6,000. So the money that you have to bring to closing is $16,500. You have the down payment of $10,500, then you have the closing cost of $6,000. The total money to close is $16,500. You say, well, Angelo, you just said I have to bring $16,500 to closing. That's all I have to show you in the bank account. I'm saying no. You may also have to show cash reserves. The underwriter asks for cash reserves. That is post-closing money that you have sitting in your bank account to cover the mortgage payment, okay? And that money has to be above and beyond the down payment and closing costs. Those funds have to be in your account. So let's say that the underwriter asks for 3 months of cash reserves and the payment's $2,000 a month. So $2,000 a month times 3 months is $6,000. So that means on top of the $16,500 that you have to have, you have to have an additional $6,000 of funds in your account after closing. So that doesn't mean you have to use that money for the closing costs or put that money down, but that money has to be in your bank account during the loan process until you close. Now, after you close on the loan, you can do whatever you want, but those funds have to be in your account. So you have to show a total of $16,500 plus $6,000. So the total that you have to show is $22,500 in your bank account. The $10,500 for the down payment, the $6,000 for the closing cost, the $6,000 for the cash reserve. So the total, you have to show that whole thing in your bank account. So that's what cash reserves are. And some programs require 6 months of cash reserve. Some require 1 month. Some require 3 months. Some require 12 months. Some require 2 years. So you have to be able to vet this and clear this with your lender to ask them how much money do you need to show in your bank account, how much do you need to have for cash reserves, so you can have this ready to have in your bank account to show. This is a very, very important thing because a lot of loans get denied in underwriting and processing because you don't have enough money in your bank account for the down payment, for the closing costs, for the cash reserve. So don't be a victim of this. Don't let this happen to you. Make sure you have enough funds in your account to qualify for the loan. Remember, if we can help you, we're here to be your lender. Call or text us at the number above, the 832-431-6331. If you know anyone that's trying to get financing and they're having trouble, share this video with them. Forward this video to them. Hey, take a look at this guy. He knows what he's talking about. We really appreciate you. Or if you're trying to get pre-approved now, click on the link to the YouTube description to get signed up to get pre-approved. We want to be able to help you to get you the funding. Please call or text Angelo Christian. Thank you so much for watching my video. Take care and peace out, and check out my next one.